Good God, the Church of England is considering using gender-neutral terms to describe God, which means that the man above would no longer be referred to as he or him. This is part of a proposed plan to make the church more inclusive. Not satisfied with ruining our daily lives with tedious political correctness, not satisfied with attacking art, policing our language, cancelling comedies, dividing us up into highly politicised identity groups, not satisfied with demonising our past, the woke warriors, who seem to have infiltrated every institution in this country, unelected of course, now have their sights on the ultimate target, God. He, him, could be forgiven for striking these idiots down with a bolt of lightning. It demonstrates the arrogance of this generation that they should seek to rewrite ecumenical history by backdating God as they, them. It's the same people rewriting Shakespeare's plays, which are now apparently problematic. Shakespeare's venerated place in our history as our greatest ever writer doesn't give these blinkered zealots, these ideological bullies, any pause for thought. Nothing is sacred in their eyes, even the Bible, which represents millennia of tradition and faith. They're now consumed with so much hubris, they're literally willing to rewrite the Bible. Wow. Well, I'm all for consistency, so perhaps these ideologues would like to have a crack at rewriting the Quran next. Good luck with that. Now, the General Synod are only debating this at this stage. It's far from policy, and those propounding it argue they simply want to make the church more inclusive and point to a lack of tangible evidence that God is indeed male. How times have changed. Just a few years ago, interfering with the sacred identity of our higher power would have been offensive, blasphemous even. Now it's fair game for a church which has, in my view, become institutionally woke, launching a £100 million apology fund for slavery at the expense of leaky church roofs and homeless parishioners. It's a church that has condemned the Rwanda plan to process asylum applications abroad. The Rwanda plan, of course, designed to stop a cruel business model of human trafficking. And it's a church that has excluded the likes of Father Calvin Robinson of this parish for his right-of-centre conservative views. Now, with the slavery fund, the church argue that they're seeking to atone for millions amassed as a result of the terrible crime of slavery, and that there's plenty of cash in reserve for parishioners here. They argue the Rwanda plan is cruel and unchristian, and what some people call woke, they would argue, is just the church becoming more modern and moving with the times. Well, that's not my view. I think they've lost the plot. What's next? I'm a Roman Catholic. Was the Virgin Mary perhaps a Virgin Mike? Maybe she, her, was a he, him. That would come as an almighty shock to poor old Joseph, let me tell you. So welcome to the modern, new-look, plant-based Church of England 2.0, which is considering junking centuries of tradition and ditching our higher powers' male pronouns. May God forgive them.